If you're fixing to whip up some savory and sweet meals, then we have just the recipe. Joining us with more is Editor-in-Chief of Naturally Magazine, Danny Seo. Welcome, Danny.
Hi, I'm excited to be here. Excited to cook some delicious corn ribs together.
Well, let's start cooking. Tell us about the star ingredients of all these dishes that you're going to share with us today.
Sure. The star ingredient here, it's going to be corn, and we're going to take one of our favorite whole grain vegetables, really great for digestion, has great vitamins, and it's also naturally gluten-free. But instead of doing corn on the cob, we're going to use our air fryer to make corn ribs. And by that, I mean, I want to show you right here. These are ribs, all done in the air fryer that are very savory, a little bit sweet, takes minutes to make, but you eat them like ribs, but they're completely 100% plant-based.
Cool. And you failed to mention corn loaded in fiber. Another reason that we can add corn to our diet, correct?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with corn. So I want to find a unique way to make it. And this is just such a fun and simple way to do it. By the way, if you don't have an air fryer, you can still make this in your toaster oven. You can do it in a regular oven. You just need a heat source to make it. And very first step is you want to get corn and you want them to look like ribs. You just break them in half, just like that. And then the trick is to then take your knife and then you cut them all the way through the middle down. And then you end up with these beautiful pieces that look like this. Don't they look like ribs?
It sure does.
Curved ribs right here. Now, this is so simple. What I like to do is take a high heat oil. I love this new macadamia oil spray. It's a high heat. And I wanted to cut back on the oil. So just a quick spray is enough to put it on so it crisps up. So you can actually make this really light and healthy. Then, now that it's like sticky from the oil, just to take a little bit of salt. We're gonna take a little bit of garlic powder. So, and you can adjust this. Like, there's no way to mess this up. So if you wanna add different spices, right? Add some cinnamon, whatever you wanna do. I'm taking something here. This is a chili powder. Right here, the recipe calls for a chipotle powder. If you can't find it, just find something that's really spicy and savory. There's so many different blends out there, and just do a big, generous tablespoon of this. Maybe a little
Well, ribs are
right?
supposed to be spicy. I like it.
Right, but ribs are also sticky, right?
Yeah.
So what do you need for that? We're gonna put sugar in here, and this is coconut sugar. So
Okay.
I love sort of what it does is that it caramelizes on top of the corn, plus there's natural sugar in corn. So that's all going to come through.
Gotcha.
Okay, so then you just give it a quick toss, just like this. And then literally, I'll show you right here. It's like it's all coated completely in that beautiful mixture, sort of taking on that dry rub effect on here. You throw this into your air fryer at 400 degrees for about 5 minutes. Take it out, sort of flip them around a little bit, another 5 minutes in the air fryer, and then they are completely done.